Yeah, it's pretty specific, but we are going to be heading into this knife round. And, I mean, I don't know, knife round can be important, obviously, starting on that CT site. But, yeah, this is a pretty, maybe not dominant, got a bit of close in, wait, what? I mean, that was a knife round, but like, I don't know about you guys, but like, going into it, I thought that, let's turn this down a bit. I thought that, Spirit had it. Like, I don't know about you guys, but Spirit had that knife round to me. Easily, any day of the week, any day of the month, any day of the year. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be heading into the knife round here. We're going to be seeing 2 flashes, a HE on Spitty, and then on the terrace side we do see a smoke and Molotov on 2 of the gamers there. It's going to be Spirit going on the T side, Sprout choosing that CT side, and they're going to be actually getting aggressive down middle here. Nade not doing any damage there at all. We just see the banana taken by Team Spirit here. They are going to be getting ready to go in here. There's only 1 man here at the moment, but Dennis already on this flank. Surzen able to open this up, but Dennis is beefing a little bit there, but he eventually gets the frag and he finds another nice one tap there. And that's going to leave Dimmer and Dave Cost left in this 2v5. 1 frag found through the smoke. And this might be able to allow the bomb to go down, but Surzen is on it. Will he be able to deny it? He won't be able to, but he'll be able to get the frag. And that is going to be a round on the board for Sprout. I mean, Team Spirit, I mean, 2v5, they did get the bomb down. In the end, they get that money. That's pretty successful from them. But yeah, pretty, I mean, if you look at it at the context 2v5, you wouldn't expect to get the bomb down. I mean, that's a good round for Spirit. But anyhow, we're going to be going to the next round. That actually is going to allow 2 AKs, a UMP, and a couple of deagles across the board for Team Spirit. But nothing too much happening so far. We're going to see Favin and Spitty trying to take a bit of control of that banana. But, not too much. The T is going to be able to take control of the apartments. And it's going to be Dennis taking the first contact. He does find the frag. Coldy going down already. And Favin might be able to have a bit of a 1v1 here. But that nade doing huge work. I'm not sure who threw that, but it's a nice nade. And that's going to do a lot of damage to some of these T-sides players, but it does look like Spirit, they are going to be contesting this banana. They're going to be going up it. Flashes come in, but the boys of Sprout, they're going to be backing off to the side. But it's a bit of a fake, and we actually did see a rotation baited in off that. Not fully, but we do see 3 players more towards that B bomb site. But Surzen got to be able to be on that fast flank. Or the fast rotate, excuse me. But it's going to be Dennis from the graveyard. He does find another frag. And will he be able to find anything else? It's Murbit from the pit, and they're just working this down. They're getting the frags. 5 seconds left on the clock, and there's nothing that can be done there. There is 1 frag traded back, but it's not going to matter. Bomb doesn't go down, and that is going to put the T's onto an eco around here. But we're going to see a pause coming in here. Now I'm not exactly sure what this is for, maybe a technical pause, maybe a timeout. But I mean, from the Sprout side, I mean, even though they got the frags and the round was dominant in the end, it did get pretty close. But anyway, we are going to be heading into the next round here. Spirit will be having one P250. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they get a few more upgraded pistols. We're going to see the Deagle, another P250 as well. And then obviously the CT's 4x coming in. And Dennis just peeking out there, taking the men down. And that is gonna open up this round. Now, while we're in an eco round here, please help me pronounce this. Squitfic? I've got no idea how to say that, but look at that! I'm gonna call him Squitfic. He does completely destroy Spitty there on Banana, and that is gonna be a FAMAS retrieved for Dimmer. And let's see if he's going to be able to do any work with this. And this has got to split the defenses of the Sprout side here. And I mean, they might not have the rifles here, but if they hit either one of these sites in a timely manner, they're going to have a player advantage going into it. I mean, you do think the rifles will come out on top, but you never know, as we do see them starting to make their way up middle here. And they're just creeping up. And they're going to be able to get past this arch side as well. And they're going to be able to wrap on to this bomb site. Especially with Coldy in the apartments as well. Dennis is well aware of this. But he finally spots out this wrap coming in. He does take down the first man there. But the bomb is going to make its way over towards the bomb site. Dimmer getting one with that FAMAS. And they're going to be able to get the bomb down. I mean, Dave Bosky is not going to be able to find anything else there, but overall, that's a pretty successful round.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Dude, you are welcome for the broadcast. And, anyway. We're finally going to be getting into the first round, first gun round here, and Serv's got to pick up the AWP, and it's going to be full utility across the board for both sides here, as we do see the nades going down. Banana, nice nade from Favin there, doing quite a lot of damage. Squirt there, I've got still no idea how to say that name properly, so I do apologise in advance. I'm just going to do whatever feels right as the game goes on. But we do see the apartments control in the hands of Spirit, as they're going to be making their way out. Diggity or short position here as Dave Koss finds the first frag. Dennis trades it back. And now we're only left with one man left here on the site, and Dennis going down. A bomb site in control of Team Spirit. They've got two players pretty low here, but with a smoke and a flash on Favin, this retake is going to be quite a challenge for the Sprout side. But I don't know, it was a bit questionable, having two men towards that A bomb site. I don't really go with that. I mean, maybe it's possible that they're just playing a bit of a gamble. But we are going to be seeing the save coming in from Sprout. They're going maybe for a few exits here. But that is nevertheless going to be the first round on the board for Team Spirit. And they keep 4 players alive as well, building up that economy. But yeah. we're going to be heading back into another round here. Interesting again, they're still sending 2 people towards that A-bomb site. I do not agree with that at all. But anyway, don't worry, one of those players is going to be coming back, but Surzen taking quite a bit of damage there already in Banana. And these nades just raining in, but Square again taking a lot of damage to the nade, but Surzen goes down. Fathom trades it back, but he might get caught out with his nade here. He's not going to, but damn it, going to be getting aggressive as soon as he can find them out. But City actually finding a bit of spam damage through the wall there in the apartments, but Dennis does trade one back. He finds the next one as well as the man tried crossing into Boiler. And that is going to split up this T-side attack, but the bomb does rotate back towards Dimmer as he has gotten to the top of Banana here. And they're going to be heading towards this B-bomb site as Dave Cost is able to find that first frag. And that is going to be the site in control of this T-side. Dennis is the last man alive here. And the retake will be coming in. He's going to see if he can clutch this one out. Nade got to do quite a bit of damage there. Molotov into new box. They're not going to be out of... He actually does force him out there. But he's going to force them both out at the same time. And that is going to be another round for Team Spirit. And that's a good start for them. I mean, you know, they lost the pistol. They lost the next 2 rounds. But they've had 2 really dominant gun rounds. I mean, that one, not so much. But we do see quite a bit of cash starting to build behind Dave Cost and Dimmer. But everyone, let's see your colours here. Who's gone for Sprout? Who's gone for Spirit? I'm going for Spirit in this one as... I don't know. They've been in the... They're in the major now. And, you know, it'll be good to see a good performance coming out from them. But anyway, we are going to be getting into the 6th round of this game. And Banana control trying to be contested from the CTs, but it's not going to go too well there as the Ts are going to be able to take this. I mean, obviously not too much on this CT side. We do see some armor on Dennis. And 2 smokes for your upgraded pistols. See a bit of Sprout support in there as well, but look at City opening this up, taking down Merva and Dennis. Doing some work with that man there, knowing that they're going to be on the go. But look at that, just straight through the smoke there, taking down Favin. Surzen does take one back, but that is going to be all she wrote, and it's just going to be 1 man left on the B site. The Ts, they know that, they're going to be making their way over towards this A-bomb site. Not even that, Dimmer is just going to take him down, and that is going to be a 3rd round on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to be heading into another gun round. Now, will Sprout be able to bounce back here? I mean, it feels as if they do lose this one, they're gonna really be giving that momentum to Sprout and to Spirit, excuse me. Either way, we do see the T's getting aggressive up Banana, and Dimmer getting taken down straight away. That nade doing a little bit of damage as well, but most of it gotta be negligible there. But again, the T's with some good Banana control. And only 2 men towards this B-bomb site, so if they do hit it now, this is a good chance for the Spirit side. Yes, they're at that man disadvantage. But only 2 men, and only... I think it's only Favin that has the utility there. They're going to be making their way in. Favin going down. Spitty does take one back, but Dave Costa trading that frag. And now we are going to be seeing Sprout conceding that B bomb site control. I mean, they've only got one flash left here on Team Spirit. Almost full utility on this CT side for the retake. As the Molotovs, the nades, they start raining in here, but City getting aggressive through the smoke, finds the first one, will be able to find the second one as well. And surely this is the round. Merbit does find one from construction, but that is a fourth on the board, and Team Spirit off to a good start here. I mean, not necessarily a good start, but like once they've been getting into these gun rounds, we can really see why they're the dominant team here. But again, we're going to be seeing probably a bit of a half-bar. A few nades here as they're going to be raining down Banana. Doing quite a bit of damage there as well. But the T's, they're making their way up Banana, but Surzan is going to be making his way into the apartments there with Dennis. Anyway, we are going to be seeing the T's making their way in here, but they're getting destroyed at the moment. Surzan able to find another frag as well. Merbit following it up, and Cody does trade it back, but he is in a 1v2 situation. Going to be making his way back towards the A-bomb site. He's going to be putting this bomb down. Making his way towards this dickety of short position, whatever you guys like to call it. But look at this Surzan, just knowing where he is straight away. Good work from him, and that is going to be a fourth round, and finally Sprout getting it out on the board. But all my Australians in the chat, let's just call it diggity. It's so much easier than short. It sounds cooler. Adelaide, South Australia. But we are going to be heading into the 9th round of this game, ladies and gentlemen. As Surzan just peeking down Banana does take a bit of damage from that Molotov, but he's going to be able to find the frag nevertheless. And that is a good start for the Sprout side. Sponge has taught us well, he definitely has. Probably like one of, I know obviously he hasn't casted, I mean, we have seen him cast before, there's some clips out there, but obviously with him and his analyst work definitely motivated me into casting myself. But the T's, I mean, they do have apps control, but they really don't have any other bits of the map, and with Fabian getting a kill, Surzan getting a kill, it's just falling apart for the Team Spirit side. But look at that nice shot onto Dennis from SDY. As the nades raining down on Banana, seeing if they can pull out a rotate, and that actually happens, but Merbit able to take down the last man on the side there. And it's got to be Squirt coming in here. Will he be able to find the man? He needs to get the shot. He finds the headshot. Good work from him, but Spitty hot on his heels, just getting ready to take him down. Finds the headshot, and that is going to be another retake and another round for Sprout. And that is 5 on the board.
Bomb has been defused.
It is currently 4 AM for me. But anyhow, like that this is one thing I like to like see with Sprout, is that they have really adopted the change of price of the ore, but Surzen hasn't changed his aggression here, as he's gonna be able to find the tag. And Molotov to follow it up, but SDY taking down Dennis. And I mean, Sprout, they've been getting that opening pick for the last few rounds, but now let's see if they're going to be able to do their work here. They've got it cut out for them right now. They've got to have to play from the disadvantage. Will they be able to do it? I mean, the Molotov, perfect timing there, delaying the T's. But it does look like that is where they're going to hit, as they do start making their way up mid here. And they're getting ready to get onto this A-bomb site. They've got a man in the pit, man on the site. They've got a bit of a crossfire here, but Spitty just going out wide there, finding the first frag. And he's just getting aggressive. Look at this, just getting up on top of the boxes, just catching the T's off guard here. And Spitty found nice 2 kills there, but Fab is finding one on Arch. And Dave Koss is able to take down Spitty as well. Spitty finding 3 kills in this round. And it's just going to be one man left alive for this T side. He might actually be able to get the bomb down here, but what he doesn't know is that Merber is in the pit. But it doesn't matter, he's going to be able to get the bomb down. And that last frag coming in. And that is going to be a 6th round on the board here. You know, going around collecting as much stuff as they can. Don't want to be rebuying kits. But jeez. That is some crazy stuff. I mean, Spitty is really stepping up here. I mean, currently he is. He's not even doing that well. We got most of his kills that round, actually. But we are going to be seeing a buy from Team Spirit again. I'm actually seeing a FAMAS coming out of Spitty. The AWP obviously going to continue here, and it really is with the aggression as well. As he just goes down, peeks down second mid, takes down SDY as he was trying to get up the cart there. It's not a cart anymore, it's bloody stairs. But good opening pick from him. Oh, even able to find Dim as the smoke starts to bloom there. And now the T's, they're going to be getting straight on, straight into this A-bomb site. But Merbit does have something to say about that, as he does find more damage from the pit as well. But Merbit shutting down that round. And I think I got mixed up with everything there, but my point was that Sprout was really dominant. Surzen stepping up, finding those 2 entry kills. And then Merbit and Dennis just working together, playing off each other, and they just completely mulched up Team Spirit there. And I don't know about you guys, but if you're Team Spirit right now, what is your Team Spirit going to be like after that round? It's not going to be very high at the moment. I mean, they've still got 4 rounds. We're only 12 rounds in at the moment. We're getting into the 12. So they've still got room to work with here. Still got plenty of room to work with at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to be getting back into this game. So we're going to be seeing the upgraded pistols coming in for Spirit. Nice nade from Surzen. probably needed someone out there, somewhere far away. But he's going to be getting aggressive here again, but Mervin as well, just knowing that they're on eco here, just getting super aggressive, finding a frag already, getting a bit of damage across the board. I mean, Surzan and Mervin have both taken about 50 damage each, but Mervin, Surzan, they're just going to keep on destroying the rest of the Spirit here. Nice shot actually coming out from Squirt there. But Surzan able to shut it down. But we are going to be heading into the next round here, ladies and gentlemen. But look at Surzan again, like this is just non-stop aggression, non-stop disrespect at the moment. I mean, look at him. And look at Dennis as well, but he's gonna get punished for that. Expect this forward position of Surzan, as the fights are mainly happening at Banana as well, and Favin taking a lot of damage. They're going to swap the guns out here. But Dimmer and SDY, you know, they're going to be trying to get into this apartment, but Merbit does take down SDY. Got to swap out for that AK-47. Look at Surzan just behind them. I completely missed that, and he does take down one of the players in the apartments. And he's just gonna run away, go for the apartments here. T-Alps, you know. That's meant to be the T-Alps, not the CT-Alps. But look at this Mervin just lining them up there. Dave Cost and Dimmer just falling like flies. And like for a second there, you thought Coldy, he was in the backlines of the backlines. But Surzan probably going to be able to take down this kill, and he's going to be able to hit the shot, and that is another round 9 for Sprout, and they're starting to really turn this game upside down. I mean, I'm trying to think the last time that Spirit actually won a round now. But nevertheless, we are going to be seeing a buy coming in from the teeth. But Dave Koss just roasting in that Molotov there. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he thought it was a bit of a marshmallow. I don't know, it might be a bit cold up in Europe, I'm not sure. It's just past winter time, right? So it must be pretty cold up there, you know, having a bit of a bonfire. I don't even know. Can you guys have bonfires? I've got no idea. All I know is that in Australia we have so many fire restrictions. But Surzan sees the Csgo peak and is getting ready for it, and he connects it, and again opening up the round. Just so consistent on finding these opening picks so far. And that was more of a passive one there. Much more of a passive one. However, the T's looking like they're opting to go towards this B bomb site, as the majority of their players, now all of their players, have made their way into Banana, and there's only 2 players here. And they're going to be starting to make their way in here, but look at this, Favin 1, 2, Spitty finding 1 as well. And Favin got to be able to shut that down. 3 kills for him, 1 for Spitty. Surzan found the opening one, and now it's just another annihilation of Team Spirit from Sprout. I'm actually going to be seeing the Zeus coming out from Merbit as well. But anyway. Nice little bit of spam there, but SDY are going to be able to avoid it. I mean, you never know here. Maybe Spirit, that they're hiding all of their strats for the major. You know, they don't want to give it all away. But speaking of giving it all away, are they going to give it all away just by going straight out mid here through this smoke? Luckily, there won't be anyone waiting for them as the flashes. They are able to force these players off. But Merva is going to be getting ready for this. He blinds one up, isn't able to find the second there as they're going to be making their way through the CT spawn. And when around the world starts in City, able to take down Merva, swapping for that AK-47. Surgeon on the flank with Dennis. Does find one, but Dennis able to trade out his teammate there, and that is a 2v2. And the bomb down in a sticky place at the moment for the T's, and Fab and Dennis both chiming in there, and that is going to be an 11th round on the board for Sprout, and what a dominant half. Like, when you consider, you know, they got off to a good start, they got the pistol, they got the next 3 rounds, and then Spirit, they started getting on the board, they looked really good in their gun rounds, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Sirs and Dennis, bloody, everyone, like, Merva as well, like, the aggression was really good, it was well timed, it really brought out the Spirit side. It was something. But the question is, will we be able to see that dominance on their T side?
Terrorists win.
Like, I reckon we'll be able to see it, but you never know. But will Spirit maybe have an answer back into this game? Very interesting first half. And we're just waiting for the teams to be ready to get into the next one. And here we are, we're going to be heading into the next half. As the match is going to be going live, and we're going to be heading into the second half of this game, ladies and gentlemen. If you've just joined us, my name is Sassy, and this is the Esea Season 30 European MDL League with Sprout and Team Spirit, just in case you can't read, you never know. Bit of lag on the Go TV there, but we're going to be seeing one smoke and a kit on Squirt, and then Spitty with the 2 flashes and smoke on the terrorist side. But the T's there making their way towards this B-bomb site. The CT's gambling towards A, and it's only got to be one man. Coldy will be able to get a nice cold one onto the head, and he does. He finds the first one, finds another one. Will he be able to find anything else? No, he won't. He does get overwhelmed there, but that is going to leave his team with the man advantage, and with the kit, this does make it possible for these CTs as Dimmer finding Spitty. He gets another one as well, and he finds the third. Spirit just coming back into that round. Beautiful work. Coldy, you know, finding 2, able to stabilize the players there, and then able to put them in the man advantage. And then Dimmer just coming in through construction. You know, you can just tell there, you know, going through construction, he's obviously worked on a lot of building sites there. I've got no idea if he's actually done any construction, but it just works. But anyway, that's it. That's a good start. But let's see if Spirit will be able to continue this any further, as that nade is going to be able to do a combined damage of 7. Which, yeah, that's Not really that impressive. But anyway, we are going to be seeing Coldy taking down the first one there as the T's there. In Banana, they drop the bomb. Favin falling down as well. And it's Surzan left next to be on the chopping block. As the rest of the T's. They've actually pushed up middle here, and they might actually be able to get through the archers here, but look at this. Dave Koss just coming in with the perfect timing. Squirt peeking out and taking down Merbit, and that is going to be a dominant round for Team Spirit. But like you'd expect, I mean, they've got the gun advantage, obviously. Sprout losing the pistol, but this is when we're going to be seeing the buy coming in. We're going to see the AWP on Surzan, and 2 AKs, a Galil, and a Mac 10, and Merbit, he is the man with the Mac 10. His name should just be Mac 10. Like, they should just change the name of the Mac 10 to Merbit. But let's see if he can perform with that Mac 10 in this game. Ooh, that nade actually did a bit of damage. So, and these nades down Banana are doing huge work. That Molotov going in, going to be able to force out one of the T players, but he's already out. But Favin just cutting off this aggression from Dimmer. And it's Coldy seeing if he can find anything. That lucky that Favin just walked into his crosshair there. But the rest of the T's have made their way up middle here. They're going to be going up archers. And it's just going to be 2 players on this A bomb site, but Surzan able to remove Dave Koss. But look at this, just lining them up with the UMP, doing quite a bit of damage, but couldn't find a second frag there. For a second, I thought he was going to manage to get a nice long-range double spray down there. But Squirt able to find quite a bit of damage through that smoke, and I mean, it's 2v3, some of the players on the T side are low, but Surzan shutting this down. I mean, Squirt, no utility, he's got the kit, but he is got to be getting out of his life, getting out of the AK-47. But the thing he's not going to be getting out with is a round, because Sprout GG, they are going to be getting that one. They're going to be getting their 12th on the board. And they do find themselves 1 round closer to closing this one out. But a very good start to that T side. Square able to find one there. I mean, you thought Spirit getting the pistol, getting the next round. You thought maybe they might be able to get back into this, but Sprout have just been so dominant ever since they got on that streak. Spirit fans, are you guys excited for the Spirit stickers? I definitely know the stickers that I'm excited for, and they're definitely the Dick Stacy stickers. Sadly, his first entry got denied, which is pretty disappointing, but anyway, let's see what is going to be happening here as we do see the T side. They've got control of this Banana pretty early, pretty easily. But no response really coming out of the CTs. They're playing really like a really passive setup here. And I don't know, that might work for them in the beta, but they're going to have no information that this hit is going to be coming in besides the shot from Surzan taking down Coldy, and that is going to prompt in that rotation from Davkos there. But the T's, they're just going to play this man advantage, wait out here, you know, they don't have to go straight into something here, they can wait for a bit of a response. See if the CTs go for a play, but the nade's finally raining in. They're going to have to deal with the AWP of Davkos from the construction position, but I think they've isolated him already. But it's going to be Dimmer from the back of the site in dark. He does find the first one, finds the bomb as well. So that is going to be able to delay this push, but Favin finds one of his own. But it's going to be traded back from Davkos and SQT Squitvic. But anyway, that round is going to be shut down, and Spirit finally getting one back into this, and that is going to be a 7th on the board. They kept 3 players alive as well. And Sprout, they're going to be forced onto an eco round here. I think what would be cool is like if they made the minor just like all the teams together, but I get the point in how they do it because it does get them like the most amount of viewers and the most amount of exposure, because at the end of the day the major is meant to be the best teams, but they're meant to be the best teams from all around the world. So I get that point, like I still get it. Like, and I guess it wouldn't be the major if you didn't have teams from all across the globe as well. But we are going to be heading into the next round of this game. But anyway, we're going to be seeing the double AWP coming out here on Coldy and Davkos. Pistols across the board, obviously a force buy coming out from Sprout, but will it be able to sprout into anything good here? Will the Beanstalk be big and strong enough, as this nade from Coldy might get the timing here, and it does quite a decent amount of damage. Not as much as he wanted, but that is going to make it a one-shot headshot for that M4. As Dennis does creep around this smoke, he's able to find one. Favin as well with his deagle. He's found his way into construction, takes down Coldy with the orb. And that's an AWP in the hands of the team Sprout. GG, but Davkos able to get one back. I mean, they're going to be saving into this point of the round. But what a dominant round coming out from them. They only had pistols. I mean, it was a forced buy, but he killed the chicken there. Maybe might set himself up for some lovely KFC after this game. But that is going to be a 13th on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Sprout GG. They're having quite a dominant game at the moment, and especially with winning that round, that is a round that you do not expect them to get. I mean, you maybe a couple kills here and there, but what really allowed it is that they just overwhelmed them. There was only 2 players on the site. Might have been a third. Yeah, it was 3 people on the site, excuse me. And then obviously getting a hold of that AUG as well just really shut it down. And I felt the communication wasn't on point there. Coldy had no idea that he was going to be getting flanked from CT. But I mean, Spirit, they're running out of chances, they're running out of lives and rounds here. If they want to get back into this one, they really have to step up now. You know, we need to see Dimmer, Davkos, we need to see everyone stepping up on this side. But let's see, Merbit, you know, he's found his way into the apartments, and there's still only 3 players towards this A-bomb site, and I feel like Spirit, they've gotten really surprised here. I don't know if they normally play like this, but they're playing very reserved, very passive, and that's just allowing Sprout to be able to creep wherever they want to without the CT's getting any information here. But Davkos able to find the first kill. Surzen finally losing that AWP battle. And that is the start they needed. That's one of the plays that they do need to step up here. But the T players getting ready to go down diggity here. Almost catching off the AWP player from Dennis. But look at this. Oh, just missing that shot. They've got to be able to take down Spitty. And this has really opened up this round. But Favin, Merbit, Favin again. Just an unfathomable 2K coming out from him. And now we do see this A-bomb site now in control of this terrorist side. Now, will they be able to pull off this retake, ladies and gentlemen, as they're starting to make their way in towards the site, but Merbit just tapping away, taking down Coldy, and it's just Dimmer left in a 1v2, and he's going to be backing out. And Sprout, I don't know about you, but the way it's looking, we're about to say GG. But, I mean, Spirit, you know, they made it to the majors for a reason. Will they be able to show us that the reason why now? I mean, they did take down many teams that were very good compared to them, especially including Big. Obviously, not on the minor, but anyway. Let's see what they're going to be doing going into this round. We're going to be seeing the Nova coming out of SDY. But banana control in the hands of Favin and his side, as they looks like they're trying to bait a bit of a response from this big onside, and that they do, but Dimmer finds one, but he gets taken out for dinner. But anyway, 2 players now here, the rotation comes in, but they're playing more towards this CT position. Like, I think one of them got boosted up there. But again, you see this more passive style because they're not getting the information. They have to be there because they don't know where they are. They could be going back towards A for all they know. But now with all of these nades coming in, they finally might be able to get the rotations right here, as they've actually got 3 players towards this side. Now Coldy needs to step up. Does take down the first player of Fathom with a spam through that smoke. And now that puts the man advantage in the hands of Team Spirit. Now the bomb going down. But let's see what they are going to be able to do here, as the retake is about to come in. They've only got a smoke and a flash, and that Nova not a too favourable weapon to be able to retake with, but maybe at these close quarters it might be able to be effective. But the nades do come in. That's the rest of the nades gone, and Surzen able to take down Coldy, and it's just SQT and Davkos left alive, and they're going to be able to get the kills. They're going to be able to get the defuse. And most importantly for Team Spirit and for the Team Spirit fans in here, they're going to be able to get the round. And Spirit, 7 on the board. I mean, with the amount of rounds that like Spirit lost that they shouldn't have, that round finally made up for all of them. Maybe not all of them, but it made up for some of them. But let's see if Spirit will be able to get back on the board here, if they'll be able to start getting back into this game. But the potential looms here for the reset. Definitely not what you want to be seeing from Team Spirit here, but look at that SDY opening up the round, finds the second kill as well. Dennis does take one down, gets a second as well, and this opens up the side, but City able to find another one. And it's just got to be Dennis left in this 1v2 situation. Nade goes in, got to do 1 damage to him. But this is a favourable position for the CT side. But we do see Spitty, he's actually going to be going back towards mid, going into the apartments here. And surely they've got the utility to deny this. Surely you smoked the bomb, I don't know. They're meant to be the professional gamers, but they're finally got to get on this bomb. Will Dennis be able to stop it? But they're going to be able to get the ninja. But jeez, Spirit finally stringing 2 rounds together. And I mean, Dennis is going to be able to save the AUG into this round, but it's not looking too good for the T's. I mean, Merbit going to be getting that Mac 10. It seems like a default for him. But anyway, we're going to be seeing the smoke going for that arch side. As the T's, they've got control of Banana, but again, this passive setup from Team Spirit is really biting them. They've got no information to work with. They've got all their utility, so maybe they're just going to be going for this retake, but it's not going to be possible if Coley doesn't hit his shots, and he's going to be able to do that. Actually gets the tag onto Fabin as well, and Demon got to be able to follow up on that, but Merbit, look at all of the space that he's created for his team. And he's going to be able to swap out to that rifle. But positive, but look at Dennis, look at his position, finds one, finds the second as well. And now it's going to be a 2v2 for the CTs. They've got all the utility, but will they be able to find the frags here? Molotov going in for that dark position, one in Banana, one on the top of the boxes there. Will he be able to find the frag? And SQT able to shut down that round. And now they're starting to get a bit of momentum here.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
But that smoke was pretty good. It just blocked off the vision and made it hard for it to be a crossfire there. But good work from Spirit, but we're going to have to see a lot more. But slowly, I mean, 4 rounds does seem achievable. It definitely is, but we're going to have to see more out of them. I still feel like they need to go for a bit more aggression. They need to find more information earlier in the round, because if they don't get those kills there, they've lost the round. Ooh, Coley just getting so close to finding the man through the wall. But we're going to be seeing Merbit sending some grenades towards this A bomb site. And will that draw out any rotations from the CTs? It looks like they've finally learnt. As we're going to see Dimmer responding to that by rotating towards construction. And now the bomb is over towards Banana, but Nut is actually going to be making its way up mid, where they're just going to leave Spitty. Will become a lurker, but Dennis opens it up. Dave Kosh just swinging out there, taking down the man in mid. Would you see this crossfire from Coldy and Dimmer? But the T's, they're slowing this down. 4v4. This is obviously going to give them a bunch, but look at Spitty, look at his position. He's managed to get behind these T players. I don't even know how that happened. And he's going to be able to open up this B bomb site as the rotation does come through there. And what the hell was that? The auto director completely missing that, but Merbit just coming out there, stabbing Davkos in the back, and that is going to be another round for Sprout. And when you thought it was all coming together for this CT side, it just all falls apart. Dude, he just spawned in CT, and you know, dude, he's playing the wrong game. He was playing TF2 there. He disguised as the enemy. Just walked straight past him. You know, he was invisible the whole time. Just came behind them and took him out. But now, ladies and gentlemen, like, this is where they have to stand up. But they're not going to be able to have the buy. It's not going to be a good buy for them. I mean, it is possible. It is very possible still, but it's going to be a tough one. It will definitely be a tough round here. But let's see what they're going to be able to do here. So they're going to be able to have 3 UMPs across the board here. UMP. Fuck, I already said UMP. I already said it. But we're going to see the AUG from Diggity here. SDY able to open up. He's going to be taking a lot of damage from it though. But finally they're going for some sort of information. Not as much as I'd like, but they're still playing very passive here, and that's really allowing the T's to be able to get wherever they want on the map, and they're just able to open up. And the CTs, they don't really have much time to respond. But we are seeing the T's, they're making their way towards this B-bomb site. The bomb, now going to be rotating back towards mid, going to be able to group up with his team. And will this be the round, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, we're going to see the pop flash going into the apartments there. He's got to inform that no one is there at the moment, but the smoke going out for murder. As the T's, they leave the bomb back by the bottom of Banana. As we do see Favin making his way towards B. Will he be able to pull off any shenanigans like Spitty did last round? As the flashes, the nades, they all start coming through. But Coldy, he's got a good position on this wrap, got to be able to take down Merbit, and also dinks up his Texas teammate a little bit there. But look at this, Coldy just really making that round possible for Team Spirit, and they're going to fight one round longer. But ladies, like, I mean, this is possible. I mean, now they've worked their way down to just pistols. But if there's any round that Team Spirit can lose, this is it. I mean, this is a round that they should be winning, you know, 90% of the time, maybe 80-20, you know, they might hit some nice deagle shots here. But this is a round that they should be winning. But again, we see this passive setup, and this is giving them no information at all. And if they get these kills, even if they even it out, let's say Spirit here on the B-bomb, so they get 2 kills, Sprout get 2, they've got guns, they've got the post plants, and then it's really possible. But that nade, nice timing there, does quite a bit of damage, and Coldy stepping up again, finding a nice frag there, but they're going to be making their way on towards this B-bomb site. The bomb is going down. There's 2 players in construction already, so they've got some nice retake positions, but will they be able to pull it off? Dennis taking another bit of a tag as well. The utility starting to rain in there. Smoke got to be blocking off the vision from Banana, but that is actually going to give a bit of an advantage to these pistols, as they're just going to be able to work through these smokes, but not even, they're just going to be able to shoot straight through them. And this round is falling apart. It's just Dave Cox left alive here, and he gets taken down. What a round from Sprout, and I mean, I jinxed them there, but ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be Sprout taking that game 16-11.